Hey, hello everybody. Been a while since I've done a video. Did one back in the early spring of my little Estes Proto X quadcopter. Got interested in these guys. You can see right here I bought, this is the WLToys V222. Nice little quad, been flying it for a little while. Only done one mod to it. Turn it over here so you can see. Put a 900 milliamp hour battery on it, and to offset the extra weight from the battery, I took off the landing skid and the camera. That's just extra stuff anyways, don't need that on there to fly, and this little guy flies really nice without that stuff anyways. So just going to do a little video here. I'll start out on 80% rate, and then I'll kick it to 100 and do some stunts and things like that with it. So we'll say that this battery here, it's a 900 milliamp hour, like I said. The stock battery is a 500, and just putting this battery on here increased my flight time from around 9 minutes up to 13 minutes. So quite a, little bit more flight time, a little bit more fun. So here we go. Got a slight wind out of the east, but not much to speak of. And the original 959, I guess the 222, they had some problems with range, but as you can see, I've got the upgraded remote with this guy, and I have no problems with range at all. I've had this quad up probably 500 to 600 foot, and no problem. You can see I'm up probably 200 feet right now, and I'm clear over my property line's about 400 foot away. You can see I have full control, no problems with range. Here he comes. Try to keep him out of the sun. These little quads are a blast to fly. Had the only thing I'd flown prior to this was the flybar type helicopter 4-channel, and although I can fly them and they're fun, I was getting tired of them. Actually, the flybars will get into the canopy or something, or the flybar can make them unstable if you try to do anything with them. Fly them really, really aggressive. And I was really getting tired of crashing, so I bought one of these to experiment with, and boy, this thing they're just a blast to fly. Okay, I'm going to kick him over to 100% and we'll do some flips here. That's a back flip, front flip. Get him going here. I'll do a barrel roll. That's just neat how these things will fly. Get him a little bit closer here. Do a roll with him. This thing here is so stable, it's unbelievable. WLToys has really done a good job with these things, making them stable as all get out. I mean, I've done triple flips with this thing, and it'll come out of it and fly. And I know everybody raves about the Hudson. I've got one of those, and it isn't even close to this as far as stability. So you can see that I'm probably 400 feet away and 100 foot up. This thing, look at that, come right out of that loop and keep right on going. Another one. Look at that, don't even flinch. 6-axis stabilization on this guy is something else. Where I'm at here. The only thing I don't like about the quads is the fact that you can lose orientation real easy. Look at that, diving, flip, come out of it. And they say these little 959 222s are not good for stunts. I'll tell you what, I don't know who said that, but this little guy flies like anything. I think you got to strip them out, take that camera and stuff off of them. I'll use it. I'll make some videos of that with it up in the air and stuff, but it's a lot more fun to fly these things like this. Flip. Turn. And this one here, this is a model, it's got lights on it, so I come out here at night. I'll do some nighttime videos also. I got a wind in my back right now, about 10 miles an hour, and this little guy just handles it with ease. It has no trouble with that amount of wind. I especially like doing the barrel rolls with it. I think them are fun. Look at that. You see the wind kind of taking him up in the air. When I put power on and come into it, it just gains altitude like you wouldn't believe. Backflip. You can see when you fly these things, you do the backflips with them coming forward, and they'll come right out of it. Now, if you do a front flip, it'll almost stop it dead in its tracks. I'll do one here. See? You do a backflip, it'll come out and keep right on flying. Diving down, flip, come out. And the trade-off for this 900 milliamp hour battery was really nice, because I took off about 13 grams taking the camera and the landing skid off, and this only added 5 extra grams. So you get 3.5 minutes more flight for 5 grams of weight. I'm actually thinking about getting some 1200 amp hour batteries. They're probably just a little tick heavier, but I'm going to do all the mods some of the other guys are doing. They're taking there's clamps on the motors that don't really need to be on there. I'll take them off too and get that weight down as much as I can. Flip. This thing is just so much fun to fly. Let's do a triple flip. Look at that. Triple flip, come right out of it stable. Oops. Remote's kind of touchy. Sometimes it does that. You gotta watch. Make sure you got enough altitude that you don't fly it into the ground when you do those. Sometimes she'll do a flip on you when you don't expect it to. That's the only bad thing about the remote. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Here she comes right at us. Right over my head. And I'm sorry if I get out of frame with my recording. I just have a little camera that I put on my helmet, and I can't tell if the quad's in the frame or not. I do the best I can. Hey, look at that. I'm up probably 300 feet right now. Go ahead, time to bring this guy down. We'll bring him down here. Land him, because I don't know how long I've been out here. The only drawback I don't like about these remotes, somebody needs to put a timer on the remote. Really good idea. Here she comes. And that's it. Hope you like that. Just give me a thumbs up down at the bottom if you do. And like always, go ahead and leave your comments. Thanks. Bye.